Good morning and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Holly. I own a small business called Balefire Designs. I make wooden notebooks and jewelry, and the plan for today is, I don't have a specific plan, but I do have a list of things I'm going to start, I think, cutting on the Glowforge. I'm going to start with some planner tabs. I only have like 4 pieces of wood left, so I think I can only make like 4 of those. From there, I'm going to start working on the full-size notebooks. I'll start with the hand-painted ones, and then I need to cut out 6 more shelf pieces because I didn't have enough for the last, not the last craft show, but the one before that. So we'll start with that, and then I have a few other things. I think I need to just expand on the tasks. I've had make a custom notebook listing on my to-do list for a while, and I've realized when I was making this card, as you can see, step 1, ... I don't know where to start with that. So I think while these things are cutting out, I am going to do a little research to figure out what I need my parameters, or what I need to have in the listing, which means what I need to get for the Shopify listing. One thing, I do like Shopify, but one thing that bothers me is it seems like everything that I need to use requires like a third-party app install, and I don't know why it's just not available on the website as an option. Everything is a third party, which to a degree that you can expand it per your needs, maybe a niche thing, and then somebody can make it for you, which is good. I guess part of the problem is because I'm not a drop shipper, which I feel like is mostly what maybe Shopify is intended for, things just get a little difficult. Because I need to figure out how to allow somebody to upload a photo or upload other details that they might want to customize. Yeah, I just gotta figure out what fields I need. So I'm gonna do a little bit more research on that. I'm gonna get started on these Glowforge things, and let's get to work.
Down the moon and give that to stars and sun.
Good morning. Okay, so you might be able to hear my Glowforge is already running for the morning, but it's currently Wednesday, 10:47. This is what I finished physically yesterday. What I managed to do was get the custom order listing started, and I do have a rough draft in place, but I need to start making the graphics for it and a few other things get done. So I got that done yesterday, and on the agenda for today, I won't talk too long because I'm sure that whining is annoying. I need to finish cutting out 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 8 more notebook fronts to do, and 2 of them take about an hour, so I got about 4 hours of laser time there. And then I have 18 backs, so all the notebooks that I've already finished, I need to make the backs for all of them. And then I got to stain everything. And oh yeah, these tabs, I only had a few different pieces of wood left for it, so I do need to order more, but I obviously won't be able to get it in time before the craft show. I am curious, I do like the wood ones, and I'm gonna keep doing them, but I have a lot of this fancy paper that I'm not necessarily, it's pretty, I just wouldn't want to use it for a front, and I don't think it's got enough va-va-voom. I don't know the words. They just don't have enough visual punch for behind the notebooks. So I think what I'm going to try to do is take some of these pages here. I'm going to try to mix and match and see if I can make laminated paper tabs much like I have for the wooden ones. So we'll see. I'm interested. But that's going to be a test that I'm going to work on today. And was there anything else? I do have to work tomorrow, but I do have Friday off, and the show is on Saturday, right? May 3rd? Yeah. first, second, third, yeah. Then the show's on Saturday, so I do have Friday to still be able to make things. So yeah, let's get started on this and finishing up the notebooks.
For better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us. If we just hold on tight, this vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore. 7 years now on this boat, and we all know where we belong. Just wait. For our home to show on the horizon, soon we'll be there. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us. If we just hold on tight, this vision that I saw is getting closer every day.
Okay, so I'll duck down. Final check-in of the night. So, as you can see here, I did a bit more than I thought I would. It's 7:30 right now, so I gotta figure out what to eat for dinner. But I have all these that I cut out on my laser, and these ones I cut out on my small paper cutter, and then laminated them on these 8x5x11. The thing I realized, it is so much faster to have my laser cut the paper, and it's going to be so much easier. I made a business purchase. It's not that much, but I ended up ordering, I should say, I don't have it yet. I ended up ordering a new laminator. They're not that expensive, thank goodness. But the new laminator will be able to do the 12x12 scrapbook sheets that these are cut out of. So I should just be able to take pouches, stick these in there, and then it can just laminate each individual one so much quicker and so much easier than me trying to piece it together in an 8x5x11. So I have that done. I have all the shelves cut out. I have all the fronts and the backs cut out. It has been a long day though, so I'm going to end it here. I do have to work in the morning, and I have to get up early, and I'm not a morning person, so I'm gonna clean up my table and then get ready to eat, and I will see you guys either tomorrow after work or Friday, so. Hello, checking in. Okay, so I don't even have my watch on. Let's see here. Okay, so it's Thursday at 4:02. I just got home from work, so I am enjoying a little time outside. Kind of breezy and thunderstormy today. Intermittent between light and clouds. I don't know. Anyways. So got home from work. I think the first thing I'm going to work on is I'm going to stain all the notebooks first. And then I'll work on laminating the planner tabs that I made yesterday. I think we'll start with that. And like I said, since it's already 4, I don't probably won't have that much work time until dinner, but getting something done is better than nothing. So, and I gotta take a shower because I smell like seasonings. So, okay, let's get to work.
Queens and kings of everything. On you. Queens and
now Friday at 9:12. I didn't end up getting any of my tabs laminated last night. I ended up finishing... Go back. I ended up finishing staining everything. From there it was dinner time, and after that I was like, no, it was finished staining everything. I took a shower and then I made food, so after that there was no work that was gonna be done. So yeah, anyways, so I still need to finish these tabs. Since it's Friday, I'm going to load my car. Setup starts at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So it's not going to be super early, but I think I'd still rather load my car tonight rather than in the morning. So we'll get that done. There's other things on my list that I'm not going to probably get done. Don't need to, and probably not going to get done before the market. And it's supposed to rain. Ugh. I really hope it's going to be like the Spring Makers Market where they were calling for rain and then it just didn't, and it ended up being a really nice day. So please, please. But so that means if there's going to be rain, I probably won't have my vines up again. I really like my vines and I want to put the vines out. So that's a bummer, but other than that, I don't think there's anything that I need to get done. There's things that I want to get done, but yeah. But let's get started on these tabs first, and then I've got a list. I'm trying to start to make a list of things that I need to get done before the market. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I managed to get everything cut out and trimmed and the holes put in, and now I'm ready to package everything up. It's currently 11:56, so it took quite a bit more time than I would have hoped just for 6 different tabs. So I think when I get my laminator, the new one that'll be able to do the 12 by 12 sheets, I'm going to try to just laminate one big sheet and then see if my Glowforge can... I know it can cut it out, but will it still look good afterwards is the question, since it is a laminated paper. I think maybe it'll be good. I might need to mask the top if the, sometimes the burning can leave like a soot that's almost embedded in like the plastic. So but if I can do that, it would be so much quicker, because then all the time I have to take is the lamination and then possibly the masking if that's necessary. If not, then this is going to take a while. But I love these. Of course the lighting's not the greatest here, but I just love, focus, not on me. Like the bees, you can't really see there. They're gold bees. Oh, there we go. The gold bees with the different, I can mix and match different patterns to make different tab options. And some of these, like I said, they're not something that I would use on the cover. Focus. They're not something I would use specifically on the cover or even behind the cutouts for the front. It just doesn't have enough va-va-voom. My brain keeps wanting me to say joie de vivre, which I think is French for joy. Joie de vivre, joy of life. I don't know. I don't know what my brain wants me to say sometimes, but they're still beautiful. It's just not something that I would put on the front, and I feel like these tabs are a really great option to use that paper that I wasn't sure what to do with. And it's just, I love it. So I hope I can figure out a way to do these quicker. This is where I'm at. So I've printed out the back, so I need to cut these down and then get them taped together and then put in the sleeve. So, and then it's gonna be lunchtime. It's already kind of lunchtime, but let's keep moving. And then I should probably, I still haven't figured out, my brain's been occupied with all this, what else I need to do today besides pack the car. I'd like to get these index, I have them under my table. I'd like to get the index notebooks listed, pictured and listed, but I'm not entirely sure how to do that. So one of the things that I did, I made listings for all my paper front notebooks, so the different scrapbooking cardstock that I put on the front, but I put them all in one listing, so they're all there under a different variant. Part of me doesn't, I feel like people aren't going to click into the listing to see the different options. It's just so much easier to be able to scroll through the different product listings on the website and see them, rather than clicking in, clicking through, clicking out, and then clicking, you know, back into scrolling to see everything else. So part of me feels like I shouldn't do it that way, but I want to make the index cards that way. The reason I want to make them all in the same listing is because if they're variants, I don't have to name them. I'm not very good at naming things, and I don't know like what to name them. So like this one, if I had it an individual, what would I say? It would just be like B and Daisy A5 planner tab. And this one would be like, I don't know what to call this. Just purple and silver, because there's a slight shimmer at an angle if you do that. So it's kind of like a purple. I just don't feel like those are good names. And if I, like I said, if I have it under a variant, it makes it easier for me. But I feel like as a person who's wanting to buy it, they wouldn't see it. Like they wouldn't look. My camera's about to die, so I should probably quit nattering on. But let me know what you think. If you don't think it's, maybe I'm overthinking. I overthink a lot. So maybe I'm overthinking it. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you think it should be separate listings, or if having all the variants in one product listing isn't a problem and I'm overthinking. So I'm gonna keep working.
Live your life within the moment. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. To the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. We get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the
I'm standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us.
Okay. It's awkward. So it's 10:45. Yeah, it's 10:45. Doing a quick check-in. I got everything set up. Had one sale so far. It was an index card notebook, so it's a bit chilly. So I have all the sides up, and of course they're blowing in, which is so fun. But I'm hoping it'll be a good day. I at least have the vines up. I don't have my stained glass sign up, but I was worried the wind would blow it and then so. But I'm excited. So
I love the notebooks. That's just an awesome idea.
Thank you. Yeah, I saw one other person making them, though she didn't hand paint them or put the fabric or any of the stuff, so I tried to iterate it.
Yeah. No, I get it. It's one of those, how can I make this mine?
Yes.
And I love it.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
I have a thing for stationery myself, so it really...
Oh, you should see my room. You should do the marigold cups.
Oh,
I
definitely.
do. Yeah.
Oh, do you?
Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah, I think this year will be my third. I'm already signed up and everything.
Oh,
so,
fantastic.
Yeah, I'm usually around the lagoon if I get the same spot.
Okay.
Oh goodness, it is cold. So it's currently 1:36. It's very breezy. I think it said it's 57 degrees. My mom brought me the Christmas gift that she had, and I am so glad because so I'm staying warm. I thought I was being silly wearing this sweatshirt, but I should probably say I've sold a few more notebooks. I keep forgetting to hit record every now and then, but yeah, a few more notebooks. I actually sold one piece of jewelry. For being a bit chilly, it's not too bad. Okay, doing a check-in again. Oh, band starting up. They have a guitarist and a cello player down there. So cool. Yeah, it's 5:43. I've made a few more sales. My boyfriend bought my jacket. I'm having fun. It's probably too loud. I don't want to get copyrighted. It's not going too bad though. Hello. Okay, so it's currently Monday at 10:37 and we are ready for a market recap. So I have the numbers here. Yeah, let's just get started. So I sold 7 index card notebooks. I sold 3 earrings, 1 necklace, 1 jewelry set, 10 A5 notebooks, 5 of the full size or A4 size notebooks, and 3 bookmarks. So a total of 30 items for $675. Not too bad. I don't mind that at all. And for the booth fee, it was $90, and then with the added insurance that I had to have, it was I think it was called a waiver of subrogation. Look it up. But that was $25, so it was a total of $115 for booth fees in a way. Fees for the market. Anyways, so $675 total this year. Not this year? This market. Not too bad. And I got the order package this morning, so I'm ready to get that out this morning. And I need to get this video edited, and next week is going to be, which your next week, my this week. Anyways, yeah, this week since I don't have any more markets planned coming up in the near future, I need to start getting ready for Painted Tree, which is supposed to open at the end of this month. They don't have a specific date yet for move-in, but I really need to start figuring out how I want all the product to be laid out on the shelves, and I want to make a really pretty light up stained glass sign if possible, if I have time. And I need to do all the pricing signs and the marketing. And oh, one of the comments last week mentioned putting a band around the notebook instead of the plastic sleeves. And at first my thought, because I did have the thought it would cover the design on the front, and I was like, eh, but I don't have, where's my notebook? I'm really glad they commented because it made me think about it more, and I don't have a binder, so I can wrap it through the middle where a binding would be, and it'll still keep the rest of the notebook closed, so it'll keep them from being able to write in it, but then I'll still be able to show off the design and hopefully avoid plastic. Obviously, if we have issues in the future, I can just start plasticking things. So yeah, thank you so much. Like, I genuinely appreciate all the comments, the helpful comments that I get. So no. So anyways, long story short, Painted Tree is going to be in full force getting ready for this next week. So let's get going. I will see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. Bye.